So hello, welcome again to my channel. You're welcome. So I want to dive into the GJ analysis. So I want to make the GJ analysis for we here to see. So the Gbpjpy, that's what I'm saying. I want to make the analysis for we to see this day. So I see some comments and a lot of questions about the bias, my bias on the GJ. So I want to show you here in this video, so you know where the direction of the market. So in this video, that's what I'm here to do. So as you are starting here, I just want us to be focused, and I want us to be straightforward. I want us to know the exact thing we come here to do. So one of what you are here to do right now is to know the direction, the bias in the market, the direction of the market. What are the big players thinking? What might they do? Because the market move based on what the big player thinks and what their acts. Do you understand what I'm saying? The market move based on the acts of the big players. And how can we know the mind? How can we get to the mind of the big players? When we get to the mind of the big players, that's the only way we can know what's happening. That's the only way we can catch up with the moves that's happening in the market. So to get into the mind of those big players, what all we have to do is to zoom in, to zoom out, or to zoom out of the trade, do your top-down analysis, know the bias of the market. Once you know the bias of the market, you are more in a safer place, because then the big players, they don't go to this to mostly the 1 hour and the 30 minutes to analyze or to check the chart before going into the market or those stuffs. They bring money into the market and they push it to whatever destination they want. But something is that most times you can't buy the market when is high, maybe on a big supply zone. You can't buy the market. It's just a general stuff. It can be, most times that can be violated. You understand what I'm saying? So, and you can't sell the market when it's on a big demand zone. So we'll buy low, we'll sell high. So that's just the thing. So we are going to check if the market is low or high. So how can we check this? I'm on the weekly time frame. So go on the weekly time frame on the GJ. So if you go on the weekly time frame, it will show you the whole of what the market is doing. You are going to see you are going to get a broader view. You are going to get the whole view of the market, what's happening in the market. So this is a weekly time frame here on the GJ. So the weekly time frame, what can we see? This is uptrend. We are in an uptrending market. So I would love to write it here. Uptrend. So we are bullish. That's what we want to first realize here, that we are bullish from the weekly. We are bullish. That's what we should realize in this market. We are bullish from the weekly time frame. So what should we do? If we are bullish on the weekly time frame, let's go more to the daily time frame to see what you are on there. If you are still bullish, let's go to the 4 hour if you are still bullish. So if you are still bullish on the 4 hour, the daily, what are we looking for? We are looking for a buy opportunity. And how can we get a buy opportunity? We can get a buy opportunity when the market retrace a bit, then we can enter for a buy or a long. So that's it. So we are bullish here. Bullish trend confirm. So this trend line here, and as usual, I'm still using my break and retest. So here is my outer trend line, which you can see here. This outer trend line just has 2 touch. My third touch usually breaks if you have been following me for a while. So this is the second touch. There is no third touch yet. So what this means is that whenever there is a third touch, it's going to break. After the break, it's going to retest. Then it will make a new low. That's how my break and retest and my trend line works. But for now, I'm still bullish because this is just the second touch. and once is the second touch on the first trend, on this first trend, what will happen is that it will be the second touch for every trend, every of my support trend. Then the resistance trend line will be broken. The third resistance trend line will all be broken. So let me show you what I mean in this stock. So this is the point 1, the point 2 here. So let me show you something. I'm going to get, this is my outer trend line. Let me get some inner trend line here. So this is my inner trend line here. Let me make the color blue, so we know that we are bullish. Yeah. Okay, so this is my outer trend line, this is my inner trend line. So the inner trend line, what can you see again? Let me show you. So the inner trend line, this will be my point 1. Also here will be my point 2. You can see that there is no point 3 yet, same as this, there's no point 3. So that is how it works. So I'm going to show you again a counter trend line. So this is just, there is no point 3 or any break for now, so we are still bullish. Let me go again to show you. This is my counter trend line. So my counter trend line goes this way. The counter trend line also, this should be the point 1 of the counter trend line. This should be the point 2 of the counter trend line. Let me make it clear. There is no point 3 yet. So what does this signifies to me? I am still bullish on this market. There is no point 3 break, there is no point 3 touch from my outer trend line, inner trend line, the counter trend line. All is just touch through. So, and how can we know if we are going up or the market is just consolidating? So let's go on my resistance trend line and let's see something there. Okay, so let's pick the 2 here. So this is the point 1. I'll start from the previous happenings, the previous low. So let me show you what I mean here now. I'll zoom in so you can see very clear. Just be focused and see something and get some strategies here. I'm teaching you my best winning strategy here, which you can also use in winning in the market. So here you see this is my point 1 for the resistance. So this is my point 1 for the resistance trend line. So the support trend line have been 0.2, 0.2, 0.2. So let's go on the resistance trend line and see. So the color now is red. It's the 0.2 of my resistance trend line. So what can you see here? The 0.3 breaks. What does that mean? We are bullish. That's just all it means. It means the market is going up, it's not coming down. The market is trending up. The market is trending up. This is what this can signify, because whenever it's going up, whenever the market is going up, that's the only time it can break the resistance. And whenever the market is coming down, that's bearish. That's the only time it can break the support. So that's what this simply means. It means the market, we are bullish in this market. So you can see that my the third touch, it breaks, comes back again, it retests. So is this break we are more focused on. So what happened? We'll delete this one, we'll delete this point 2. What are we going to do now? Here is no longer going to be our point 2. Here we are going to shift this trend line now, this support trend line, to where? To here. We are going to shift it to here. So as you have shifted to this side, making here now what? Our point 2. If you follow what I'm saying, if you understand what I'm saying, you should know that here now is clearly our point 2. This place I want to let me mark it out so you see. I want to mark it out so you see very well here. Okay, so this is now our point 2. So from this previous one, what do we expect now? We are expecting something to happen here, which will be a 0.3. We are waiting for a 0.3 now to occur. This should be what we are expecting now. We are expecting another pull from this 0.2, to break. We are expecting a break still on the 0.2. So what are we waiting for now? If we can see from this 0.2 now, we are expecting a break right here. This is what we are waiting for. I'm expecting a break right there, so we are bullish. That's just the confirmation. That's the clear confirmation. So what you are looking for, or what you are waiting right now, is we're waiting for a kind of a retest, maybe to this zone again, then we can enter this trade. This is all for this video. Thanks for staying. I love you all guys. See you in my next video. Peace.